मैं आपको एक कहानी सुनाता हूँ. पिछले हफ्ते there was this movie that was called An Action Hero that came out. I went for the movie on Sunday and I didn't end up taking notes because I didn't think I was going to review it. I had already seen two movies last week and already released those videos on the channel, so I didn't expect to review this one. But since I've seen that movie, the only thing that has been on my mind is this movie. Anirudh Iyengar's directorial debut, An Action Hero, is easily one of my favorite films of this year. The story by Anirudh Iyengar, the screenplay by Neeraj Yadav, the direction by Anirudh Iyengar, the acting by Jaideep Ahlawat, the acting by Ayushmann Khurrana, the acting by the star cameo in this movie Akshay Kumar, the acting by Jitendra Hooda, who I did not even know before this movie, is just phenomenal. This movie has so much working for it, and yet it is not doing the numbers at the box office that it so rightly deserves to do. It is one of the freshest, most original, most smartly crafted Bollywood movies I have seen since Andhadhun. I say one off, it probably is the only one. मुझे याद नहीं है कि मैं पिछली बार किसी थिएटर से निकला हूँ और मुझे मूवी देखने में इतना मजा आया हो. Andhadhun was genuinely the last movie that gave me the same feeling as An Action Hero. Now, the name already does not do this movie any justice, and neither did their marketing strategies, because they released two remakes and people were already like, my god, these people don't know anything other than remaking songs. This is just going to be another time pass movie where there may be some good action. Ayushmann Khurrana is there. Jaideep Ahlawat isn't unfortunately as big of a name, so it really doesn't have the draw that it should have. I went for the movie. There were only 5 rows that were occupied, but there were moments in the movie where people were collectively clapping, and I do not remember the last time I saw that in a Hindi movie. That was how I generally feel about this movie. Now let's break it down category wise. The acting. I don't remember the last time I saw an actor so effortlessly act with his eyes, but yet convey so many emotions in the same time. Jaideep Ahlawat's introduction scene in this movie, where he is conflicted as to whether he should rush out of the house or grab a roti because he's eating, is one of the most memorable introduction scenes, and he doesn't even have a dialogue. He provides innumerable meme moments, and I promise you this, if not today, unfortunately, down the road will become a cult classic, especially because of the meme moments that Jaideep Ahlawat has, whether it be his recreation of the Pakistani uncle who's standing in disbelief at what is happening, or him screaming at a white lady and just telling her, "Arey tai, gaadi ki chabi de." It's just an absolute masterclass by Jaideep Ahlawat. Coming to Ayushmann Khurrana. Despite personally what I felt was a wonky first half for him, because it felt like he was out of his comfort zone, he had to act over the top, which he may not be used to because of the types of scripts he takes up. In the second half, he was back in his groove. He was fabulous. I didn't think he would be so good at doing the stunts, but he looked cool. He had enough confidence in delivering his dialogues. 99% of the time when he's on screen, it just is a delight to watch him. Jitendra Hooda, who plays the role of a Haryanvi cop, is one of the funniest characters I have seen in a long time. His exchanges with other people, or even the times that he talks to himself in the movie, are etched in my memory. And I'm not even gonna lie, that tiny little role of his, which may not even be significant in the grand scheme of things in this movie, was more memorable than some of our leading actors and actresses and their performances this year. Cameos seem to be the in thing, but no one really knows how to utilize a good cameo. Anirudh Iyengar proves this wrong. He gets Akshay Kumar to do a wonderful cameo in this movie, and after seeing him on screen with the type of cameo it was, it just made me want to see him do an out and out comedy with an actually good funny script, because he is the GOAT when it comes to comedy. Also, before you tell me why did you spoil it, I didn't really. 2 days after the movie came out, Ayushmann posted it on his Instagram, and they even thank him at the start of the movie. So chill out. But Suvegya, why are you reviewing this movie 1 week later? Because I feel dumb that I didn't do it earlier. That's as simple as my answer can get. Between this movie and Monica Oh My Darling are two of my favorite Bollywood movies of this year, and I think this one takes the cake. So I'd be stupid not to put out a review, because the only way this movie is going to do well is through word of mouth. And as a movie goer, as a movie lover, I feel it is my responsibility to tell each and every one of you that actually cares about what I'm saying, Please invest your money, go and watch this movie. I know that by this point the number of shows has dwindled even further, but please, please, please find a show that you can go for and enjoy it. You will thank me later. Don't thank me, go and thank the creators actually. I don't remember the last time that a movie had the audience in its grasp throughout. The movie starts somewhere and ends somewhere. The trailer gives absolutely nothing away. You laugh when the writer, the director, and the actors want you to laugh. You're gripped by the movie, by the editing, by the production levels. Trust me, they have not cheaped out on production in this movie. Parag Chhabra's theme music, Kaushal Shah's cinematography, and the stunt work in general are a combination that just take this movie to the next level. Man, it was just so good. Now that I have a major chunk of this review out of the way, and I'm telling you right now, it is one of my most favorite movies in recent past, please go watch it. मेरे पास आपके लिए एक कहानी है. I started reviewing movies on this channel earlier in this year in January, and now we are in December. In these last 12 months, life has been a bit crazy. I started working somewhere, and through work in the past week, I had the chance to speak with the director Arora. For 10 minutes, I must have just told him every single thing about this movie that I loved, and the man just stood there smiling, blushing, saying that I made his day. I told him, no sir, thank you, you made my weekend, because मैं और मेरे दोस्त इस मूवी के अलावा किसी और चीज के बारे में बात नहीं कर रहे हैं. This movie is the only thing that we've been speaking to each other about, and the more we think about it, the more we love it. It is smart, it is stylish, it has clappable moments, it has good music, it has great dialogues. You get a moment where Jaideep Ahlawat says, "Jo baat ka nahi, wo jhaat ka nahi." Oof! And when he says it, it just hits your heart. Like, wow. And the story is unpredictable. You will not know where it starts and you will not know where it ends till it ends. Anirudh was also nice enough to let me in on a couple of secrets about making this movie, a couple of stories that he said. So if you want to know those, let me know down in the comments below and I'll just put it up on my Instagram as a video. Or maybe just make another video on this channel, because trust me, there's such cool stories and it's so interesting how this thing came together. It's extremely sad that a lot of people will not watch this movie in the theaters because they know it's going to end up on a streaming platform in no time. But trust me, we need to support movies like this so that we can see more movies like this. The theater experience has not changed. Even when there are only 5 rows of people, it felt like one of the greatest joys in the world. This movie really does deserve so much better. Anirudh, Ayushmann, Jaideep, if you guys are watching this, y'all have crafted an absolute gem, and I hope it gets the love and recognition that it really deserves. As a lover of the movies, thank you. And that's it for the review. I really don't need to say much. You already know how I feel about this movie by now. You can follow me on Instagram for more such content. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I will see you soon for another review. They probably won't have me as happy in them because the movie probably won't be as good. But nonetheless, I'll see you there. Take care. Peace.